The Whiskey Throttle Show, now available on the Spot Network, an independent, standalone streaming platform, live now on Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, Google Play, Android TV, most smart TVs, and all phones and tablets. Look for future live shows and specials only available on Spot Network. Download the app today on your favorite device.
I turned pro at 15 skateboarding, and I was at a point where I had learned every single trick you could do on a skateboard, in a bowl or in a ramp. So then you start thinking outside the box, because the way that you made an impact in the industry, it was all about competition. So every contest we went to every single month, we had to bring something new to the table. So every time one contest was over, I was back at the skate park thinking, okay, what can I do new to stand out at this next one? So we were constantly thinking, let's do some new tricks, and we perfect them before we take them to the next contest. And I always remember, I was like, man, I've learned everything. Like, what else can you do on a skateboard? I don't know, So, and that might have happened to the result of the way the products were, The skateboard didn't have a double kick. We had a little tiny nose that we didn't even really think about going switch stance,
Right.
We called it fakie or backwards. But back then, I invented this trick called the backwards invert, where I was looking at a Super 8 movie film where I was doing a hand plant where you go up and you go upside down, you plant your hand and come around. While I was messing around with it, and I was rewinding it, going it backwards. I'm like, oh, shoot, you could probably do that going the opposite way. So then I went to the park and I learned how to do it, and I called it a backwards invert, not a switch invert, because I didn't think about I was switching my stance. I was just going backwards.
Huh. Is that a tough part of that? I mean, in motocross, we're always looking for how can I improve my technique? How can I go a little bit faster here? You're looking for time, but say freestyle motocross or surfing or skating or snowboarding, you kind of have to invent something, a new trick, that's like sitting at the track and going, okay, I need to invent a way to go faster.
Yeah.
Something no one's seen. I mean, that's
truthfully.
That's
where
tough.
I think the Axels and the Berrimans and those kind of free riders that have a race background, I think a lot of those guys that are so darn good at what they're doing today, they have that race background.
Yeah.
So their technique and everything you just mentioned, they're obviously taking it to the hills or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, those kids.
Axel, it keeps blowing my mind.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, those guys. It's unbelievable what they do, But I think it is methodical, like we talked about off camera a little bit ago. I think like Caleb has and things like that. I think it's gotten that technical where you just have to understand your motorcycle. You have to understand your equipment essentially, and then being able to watch that video running it backwards or whatever it is. All of a sudden, these turn-ups and these things that they're doing in the sport today. I mean,
I think
that's not just happening on accident.
No.
It's a feeling, but
I believe Woodward Skate Camp has a lot to do with progression. The development of foam pits to now airbags.
Airbags, yeah.
I think that's what's helped with the progression of BMX, mountain bike, motocross. I mean, without those things, these guys wouldn't be doing those tricks that they're doing.
For sure.
So the foam pit, every motocross freestyle guy has to thank the invention of the foam pit, and that's Woodward Skate Camp.
And you'll be thanking the inventor of the foam pit in a few weeks or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
You'll be back
Hopefully.
Hey, you're going to do a backflip on a BMX bike? Is that right?
Well, I'm really into mountain biking now, and I've always wanted to try a backflip on a BMX bike, but I feel really comfortable jumping on a mountain bike because of the suspension, and my old bones don't like hitting hard. So I just have it in my head to one day try to do a backflip on a mountain bike. It just looks so fun, and I think people will be stoked if they see a grandpa doing it.
So I did. Have you ever flipped?
No, I have not.
Nate Adams had me do a flip into his pool, or his pit rather, on a BMX bike. He just has this little drop in, and you don't have any time to even back out. It's like as soon as you drop in, you're going.
Yeah.
And he's like, all you got to do is just like put your butt back and put your head back and look back. That's it. And don't let go. It's the most unnatural thing you'll ever do. I'm anxious to hear.
Yeah, it's that middle point, right? Because there's almost 2 parts to it.
Well, you get upside down, and your just reaction is this, and start rolling up the windows, and you just cannot. That's how you'll get hurt, because the bike will land on you.
I'm even just talking about it every day, I visualize what you should do. So definitely with the help of people that are going to be with me. I'm thinking about going to Woodward Skate Camp, and my friend Coco lives near there, and they have an airbag and they have foam pits that he'll help me accomplish that goal. But the fact that I'm thinking about it and that I want to do it is the first step, and that's why I have to do it, because the mindset's already there.
Yeah.
If it was like, I don't think I really want to do that because I might get hurt, then it's not no way of trying it.
Yeah.
But
you've probably learned that.
I think I've healed. I think I've healed from my motocross injuries that I'm ready to get hurt again.
You've forgotten the pain.
Thanks for watching the Whiskey Throttle Show. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell to get alerts for all the latest content. Follow us on Twitter at W_Throttle_Show and on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at Whiskey Throttle Show.